TCM. That's 1 for Infused and 2 for TCM. Let us know what you think. Who's going to win the series, Infused or TCM?
And in the meantime, it looks like AiZ have clawed the lead here.
Absolutely. Penguin there just getting taken down.
This is where, I mean, like, this is where as a player, like, this is when you start thinking about everything you do so much more. Like, every death here is so huge.
Yeah, 4 kill lead now for the AiZ players. Still trying to take that player down off ring 3. Gunner stays alive on ring 3 there. Penguin gets taken down. Only 3 kills needed for AiZ to
one thing we actually didn't mention about this, like, obviously with the stank spawns on TS, it makes these kind of, you can't really slow the game down.
Yeah,
like,
that's
sometimes
right.
You have to be so witty about where you spawn, and if someone could be on your side as soon as you spawn.
So right now we're on board with Penguin. He only has 2 deaths to play with before this game is over. AiZ only need 2 kills to close this game out. And of course, whoever wins this game is going to be going through in the losers bracket. The losers will be going home. I've been asked to ask you, does he know Holyrood High School?
Yeah, it's like just down the road from me actually.
Good, that's good. Cool. Alright, moving on. 49-48 right now. I can't believe I asked you when this game is so tense and close. We're still on board with Penguin of RKO.
No power weapons in the map as far as we can see on the screens.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to stick on board with Penguin. Aimless here really cannot die. They only have 1 death to play with. Penguin here is getting shot at really, really menacingly from ring 1. This is a close game. In terms
who's
of
going to make that move? Like, who is going to be that player?
Who's going to be the one?
And this is like, that's meaning, like, if you're either team here, you do not know what time they'll snake spawn, and it's not the same times. Like, you can dirty them for different times. That could be the play that happens.
Yeah, and also you need to make sure you know where the nades are on the map, especially on lockout when there's a stalemate, because
he's going for it.
The nades.
Oh, someone's got sniped.
It's going to be. Okay, let's jump on board with Ninja if we can. He's got a sniper rifle. He only needs to ping 1 head, and this series will be over. Trying to scope out a player on the flag. He sees a player. Oh, just so close.
He saw his name in lights.
Yeah, he really did. 49-49. The next kill's going to win this series. Ninja still trying to find that player.
He will have a snake, I don't believe.
RKO win! RKO got the last kill and upset Gunner. Unbelievable. AiZ lose.
It's, you know, when it's at 49-49 and half the team jump up celebrating, half the team don't. How could he not be buzzing?
What have I just seen?
You've just seen a 50-49, mate.
Gunner plays top 12.
Top 12 at an 18 team event.
Oh my word, Gunner, top 16 global championship player, top 12 Europe. Oh no! Let's try and get some stats if we can. Let's jump up over to Penguin's screen. See if we see the stats. Only 7 kills for Sunny Hell. Unfortunate there, but he did get 12 assists. Let's see who the game winner was for RKO. Looks as if Penguin there really was just the game changer.
Oh, I think AiZ actually believe it was a best of 5. They think it was a best of 5.
It was actually a best of 3 because it was Slayer Flag Slayer. So there it is. AiZ
didn't actually know they were they didn't even know they were not at the tournament at first because they believe it's a best of 5. 3. Yeah, well, they can think that it was a best of 3. Like.
Wow, I can't believe what I've just seen. AiZ knocked out of the tournament by Penguin, Ben Himovic, WarLord, and of course Aimless OG.
Well, like we said, we both predicted a 2-0, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
It's just the players you know on that team, you're used to playing them online, you assume they're going to win.
Yeah, they took game 1 and then it just went all downhill from there as RKO just came out of nowhere. See what I did there?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Right?
Shut the stream off.
Come on. That was good. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break. Before we do, though, let's shout out this one more time. Do you want to do the honours, Scott? Come on. I know you've been gagging too. So the giveaway from Plantronics.
Plantronics giving away a rig headset and mixer for all you gamers out there. And all you need to do to enter is simply follow them at PLTgaming_UK on Twitter and tweet the hashtag rig at i53.
Okay, so once again in English this time so you can actually understand. At PLTgaming_UK, use the hashtag rig at i53 for your chance to win. The winner will be chosen at random and notified after Insomnia 53 finishes. Guys, we are going to take a really quick break. After the break, we're going to bring you...
Do you know what we should do, actually?
What should we do?
So
okay, just cut me off there. That's cool.
The ego further. Right?
I
don't need to wait till tomorrow morning, right?
Okay.
Ask the streamer who should stay on between me and you.
No. We're going to take a quick break, actually. After the break, we're going to bring you TCM versus Infused. Guys, this is going to be an awesome matchup.
This end of the tournament, guys. This is when you'll see the best plays.
This really is the matchup of the winners bracket semi-finals. With all due respect to you and Vibe, you and Tech, I should say, this is the one everyone's going to be watching. So please,
Infused have been really surprising for me, actually, and TCM have been looking to struggle.
Make sure you stay with the stream, tweet the stream. Make sure you let everyone know this matchup next is coming up. Guys, we'll be back really soon. Don't go anywhere. Alright guys, so welcome back to Insomnia 53. I am proud to be joined by the one and only WarLord. He just won the series against AiZ pretty much single-handedly. You put up a big positive in game 2. We'll get to that. Stu, how are you feeling right now? You got to be feeling pretty pumped, right?
Yeah, man, that was crazy. Like, going into the series, we were like, we've got next to no chance unless they choke. And when we actually went into the series, we couldn't get our headsets working, so it was only me and Penguin could hear each other.
Okay.
So we couldn't hear the other two, so I could only hear what Penguin was calling out. So
That's
it was a lot harder than I thought it was. You know what I mean? Like going into the series, but to pull it off, like even though we're like down a few players, like communication-wise, is a really good feeling.
So let's talk about the matchup itself. Game 1, WarLord Slayer, your namesake, of course, the map called WarLord. It was WarLord Slayer. It was closer than a lot of people thought, but of course you guys ended up losing. What were your thoughts after the game? How are you guys feeling? And you know, did you think you could pull it back?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we just threw the game at the away at the end because a lot of people started chasing kills around the nades, and we would spawn and we couldn't really get like eyes on our teammates to help them because they'd chase kills around the nades.
Yep.
So we just emphasised when we played Sank, just stay alive, you know, just wait for help, just get in the hype position. So, you know, and we were really confident, definitely heading into game 2, that we could do it pull it off.
So let's talk about game 2. Your stats obviously jump off the board. You guys won game 2. You dropping a big pod 17. Why did you go pod 17? It sounds like a stupid question to ask, but why? Like, what was happening? Were you just in kill mode after you got your first cap, or what was going on there?
I was just staying alive really well that game. Like, they did have numbers the majority of the game, but it was just staying alive and making sure they did nothing with the numbers. It usually would be like we'd all be spawning back rocks and like they'd be pushing into our flag. I'd just get one kill, wait for my shields. I just wasn't playing too panicky. I noticed that, especially because, you know, like Ben and Aimless, you know, it's Aimless's first event, and Ben can get a bit hyper, so it's like they can, you know, charge a bit too much, give away a bit too many dumb kills. So you just got to make sure you're staying alive and not going full dead. So I think that's probably the reason I was just staying alive really well that game.
Absolutely. Okay, so at that point, the series is 1-1, best of 3, next game wins. You guys are down about 48-45. Somehow you pull it back. Just tell me what was happening. You guys, I'm not entirely sure what happened at the end because I was actually talking to Fusion, but we jumped back in the game and it was suddenly 48-49, and then you got 2 kills on the bounce. Tell me what happened. I mean, I don't really know. Next thing I knew, RKO were winning.
Well, basically, you know, they got like some really good kills in ring because we charged one at a time in ring. They picked us off, got us 3 dead. Then I was like, you know, might not lose this. We're 3 dead and they've got ring control. But we just slowed it down and we just went for 1 kill at a time. We couldn't trade kills. We had to make sure it was going 1 kill at a time. And then, you know, we managed to get 1 kill at a time and we waited for the rockets, got control of them. And, you know, we waited for Aimless to get a kill. But, you know, he didn't really look like he was going to get a kill. So he managed to get into ring 2. I pushed our snipe core, went on the rock. As soon as he fired the rocket, I jumped up, cleaned up the kills. Then I put like a shot on another guy, baited him in, and then he got the rocket. So it's like a really good bait and switch to end the game. It's definitely really good.
Wow. So, man, I've got to ask, you just beat Gunner, top 16
yeah,
global championship Gunner, with your makeshift team.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I mean, Gunner's a legend in the community, especially when he's done with like global champs, and he's an incredible slayer. Like, you know. Just guess it wasn't his event, but yeah, being beating Gunner at an event is definitely like a good feeling.
So right now you got to feel like you can take on anyone. Who's next? Is it going to be Tech? Is it going to be Jimbo's Tech you're going to beat next in the losers bracket?
It's definitely AiZ.
AiZ. Oh, that's a call out if I've ever heard one.
Definitely AiZ. He's beat me too many times.
Have you seen the bracket yet? Are you? Do you know who you're playing? Because I'm not entirely sure myself.
I think we might play A4D. I'm not sure.
I hope so. That'd be
I'll be definitely good. Always love playing those guys.
So away from you guys, I got to ask about these 2 next winners bracket semi-finals. It's TCM versus Infused. That's coming up next. What are your predictions for that game? Who do you have winning?
I'm going to go TCM 3-1. I think Infused will definitely take a Slayer, but I've definitely TCM, in my opinion, a much better objective team. They're really like, they don't I think Infused can overslay a little bit compared to TCM. You know, as soon as TCM get numbers, they're getting caps, and I think Infused can be a bit guilty of not doing that. So I'd say 3-1 TCM.
Okay, 3-1 TCM, which means the other winners bracket semi-final will be Vibe against Tech. What do you think is going to go down in that game?
Well, that's going to be a really good series. I mean, Tech have looked really good at this event, but Vibe, they've looked really good online, and you know, like Beach is a good friend of mine. I've been seeing him scrim, and he's looking really good. I think Vibe will probably pull it out. I reckon that's probably going to go to game 5 or 3-1 to Vibe. But I definitely think Vibe pull it out. Rob's playing amazing, so.
Yeah, did you know Septic, Rob that is actually the most positive player at this event.
Really?
He's like positive 50 at the moment.
Yeah,
someone's been keeping
he
track of the
crazy.
stats. So.
He was destroyed. He was playing really well against A4D. He was dropping plus bombs.
Okay,
everywhere.
so that means you have Vibe advancing and also TCM advancing.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win out of those two teams in the winners' finals?
I really hope it goes to game 11. I think we all do, but as much as I love like Jacka now, but I'm going to have to say TCM are going to have to edge that out just purely because how much more better practice they've had than Vibe.
Okay, I can't finish this interview without asking you at least one Harry Potter question. I picked the best one from the chat. It's Vibe Zaris. He asks, is Voldemort a nice guy in real life, or is he as we see in the movies?
He's alright, mate. You know, you don't want to get him when he's drunk, though. You know what I mean? He can get a bit abusive. You know, when I'm sleeping, and then he get in the scar and all that. But
okay, so quickly before we go, we have a giveaway. If you want to read that, just read it out, word for word, if you want.
Make sure to follow at PLT Gaming _UK on Twitter and tweet the hashtag RIG at i53. So RIGAT i53.
So you can read. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, just about.
Okay, all right. This looks like we're going to wrap this up. TCM versus Infused is coming. Make sure you stay here. We'll be back real soon.